Alright, we gotta talk about it.
ShinRobjira.
Fearsome Godzilla.
So for those who don't know, the International Tokyo Toy Show has begun. I mean, technically it happened last night, time zones, the whole 9 yards. And Bandai was touting over 50 figures to be displayed at their booth. Now, I wasn't exactly thinking that we were gonna get, like a lot, and to be fair, we really kind of didn't so far. That's why I'm kind of hasty to make this video. But on their big movie monster series display, of course, thank God, we got our first look at GMK Godzilla and GMK Ghidorah. Now, are these remolds? Are these sized down? Are these, I don't know. I can't tell. Some of these pictures ain't the greatest. But I think this King Ghidorah is pretty damn good. It looks extremely similar to the original movie monster series 2001 Ghidorah. I can't tell if them necks is articulated or not. I don't know, that side image isn't really all that helpful, but I imagine it's going to be the legs, the wings, maybe the tail. It's gonna be a whole plug if it's the tail, but yeah. Now, the pictures of GMK Godzilla in and of itself, they're not exactly a focal point. Everybody was just kind of pointing their cameras towards Ghidorah, so we really don't have the clearest shot of GMK Goji. But the hunch is real, the frosted tip dorsal coral reefs are real. I really don't have much else to say in that regard. I mean, I own what is it, 2 now? Yeah, 2 of the original movie monster series GMK Godzilla's, not Ghidorah's. And if that was just sized down to 6 inches, I'd be perfectly fine with that. That is one of the movie monster series' best releases, personally, because it just does everything right. Nothing felt lacking. I mean, it sure as shit had a lot of variance to it. But that amount of perfection from the early cowboy days of that of the movie monster series just being sized down, that's perfectly fine with me. That really doesn't need an update. Only thing that can really update is just its size, which is what it looks like it's going to be. And I'm excited. GMK is one of my favorite movies. GMK Godzilla is my favorite movie and design of the Millennium series. And I'm having a hard time being upset now. I don't know if these are going to be wide releases or exclusives. I'm assuming a wide release because why not? Why, you know? On a technical standpoint, there really isn't anything special about them. They're not made in a crazy glittery vinyl or anything like that. So I'm taking my educated and super scientific friggin' brain over here, and I'm assuming wide releases for the GMK boys. Will we be getting Baragon, the goodest good boy, and Mothra? I hope so, because GMK Mothra is also my favorite Mothra. I don't care if she looks like a friggin' hornet and people, you know, use that for whatever the hell. That Mothra is awesome. And I want a new movie monster series figure of it. Now, the thing that really surprised me, I woke up to maybe 4 or 5 text messages of pictures. Yes, Super Godzilla is being made, and this blows my mind because of all the things that could happen. Super Godzilla was probably the last thing I was ever expecting, because it's Super Godzilla. It's like, what? Why? But hey man, it's real. It is unfortunately a Bandai Premium exclusive, but websites like, I forget the name of that one, and well, I don't have it up on my computer, but there is Hobby Genki. There we go. Hobby Genki, Ami Ami, Big Bad Toy Store. They get releases like these in, and looking at the tag, it's going to be 4,000 something yen, so it's not going to be a critical mass heart failure to that of your wallet. And, you know, it's a Space Godzilla retool. I understand why people would feel upset, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, maybe it's because I just don't care for Super Godzilla as a character or anything. I'm just a movie monster series guy. I want this on my shelf because I am obsessed with that of movie monster series. I love the movie monster series, even the figures that I give a hard time, except for 1954, 2019, and likely 2024. Those things suck. But looking at these Super Godzilla shots, I mean, it looks pretty on point. Now let me see if I can find me an image of Super Godzilla. From what I am seeing here, I mean, it's not exactly the greatest shot in the world, but it does look like Super Godzilla has the standard maple leaf dorsal fins on him, not dorsal crystals or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, that's a bit of a bum skididdle, but I don't know. I feel like the whole going super crystals and all that fun stuff on his back is actually kind of cool. I think the color scheme was absolutely nailed. I mean, more neon green is always a choice that I am going to take. I understand the gripes with the dorsal fins and even to some extent the tip of the tail, because the tip of Super Godzilla's tail, it's the same freaking character. No, it's not. It's not. Come on, Rob. Don't be a dick about it.
Ironic.
But yeah, the tip of the tail, the dorsal fins, those are some complaining points, but just the fact that this thing exists at all is an anomaly in and of itself. Now, if we could get a repaint of the limited movie monster series Baggin to go alongside Super Godzilla, we'd be in the clear. And again, this opens up so many possibilities for more video game exclusive characters like Obsidious and Crystalak, and there was another one, wasn't there? I don't think, was there? Was there a third one? No, I think it was only two. But yeah, Baggin in the game was this more crimson, brown, and gold looking color. Even if they just did a light repaint of the original with as much care and love put into it, I think we'd be sitting pretty awesome. Pretty based. So as of right now, that's really all I've seen coming out of the Tokyo Toy Fair, International Tokyo Toy Fair. Not too much else is really being brought to my attention. But if more just so happens to get shown off, if more happens to get announced, I'll do a video on it. Yeah, if you want another video about practically anything that goes on at Tokyo Toy Fair, just let me know. You know, this is going on from August 29th to September 1st, so who knows how they're going to end it off, who knows what they're going to show midday, early morning, Japan time. I mean, it really could be anything at this point. Keep an eye out on Big Bad Toy Store, Hobby Genki, Ami Ami. Ami Ami is usually a bit late to that kind of stuff. I think it's like a mandatory cycle of things. Yeah, Hobby Genki has that phantom colored, whatever they're going to call it. I think Big Bad Toy Store called it another color version. Funny. They're going to have it up. I'll include links if it's already up. I've never used Hobby Genki, so yeah. I've been ShinRobjira. I hope you enjoyed. Why don't you let me know if you're going to be picking these things up? You can expect a video out of every single movie monster series release coming thus far from me, because that's just my calling card. Bitch and moan about vinyl figures, Rob. Anyway, have yourselves a lovely day. I'll see you next time. Peace.